Alrighty. Hi everybody, welcome back to Bring Life Indoors. It's Moira here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're doing well and having yourself a beautiful day or evening. It's in the evening with me, but I hope the lighting is good. So I'm continuing with my plant chores. I did say, if you watched the last video I made, that I still have quite a lot of plant repotting to do around my house, and so let's continue. I've got this beautiful rubber plant. I'll start with this one here with me, and I want to give them a fresh new soil. I've never repotted them ever since I bought them, and I've had them for a while, for a few years. So we're going to take them out of what they are in. And then I'm trying to make as less mess as possible, but sometimes I need to make peace with the fact that it's not always possible. Yeah, so they are not pot bound, definitely not pot bound. I just feel I haven't repotted them in so long, and I'm sure they will appreciate fresh soil that's got nutrients, and you know what I mean. Yeah, those are the things you need to think of. If you have if you have a plant in your care, which you've had for years and you haven't repotted it, think of it that way, that while it might be doing well for you, it doesn't mean it won't appreciate fresh new soil, because fresh soil comes with nutrients and, all the good things that the plants need. And the old soil, you might find that all those nutrients have been depleted over time. And so don't take long. I mean, I think a year or 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Though I must say sometimes I go quite a bit longer than 2 years. Some of the plants, obviously not these ones, but some of the plants, this one is probably 2 years or so. But there's some plants which, I've had them for years and I haven't, like my Hoyas, which will be soon next. I'll show you. They're doing so well, they're thriving, but I can tell you now that they really can do with really fresh soil. and I can't wait to see what's going on with their roots. They dry up very quickly lately, for a while now. But what's beautiful about Hoyas is they can handle drought. So they are not your kind of plants that when they are dry, they will be dramatic. They are not your divas. They're one of those easy to care for plants, which they handle, even being pot bound. I won't be surprised that all of these Hoyas I'm talking about, I've got 4 which are pretty much old. They're very old, and I won't be surprised that they're all pot bound. I really won't be surprised, because it's been quite a long time. I've had them for years and years and years, and I haven't repotted them. I've potted them up when I brought them home, and ever since then I never repotted them again. So yeah, but that's what's beautiful about Hoya. Unlike other plants, I don't know, there's certain plants which don't mind being pot bound, and and they can go on and on and on. But there are certain plants which do mind, and all of that. But I can't wait to see what's going on. So I brought a few pots here with me, and I can see this root ball. It's pretty small still. I didn't lose any roots. This is purely soil. There's no roots in here. It's really just soil. So I didn't lose any roots. You know, obviously they gave it quite a big pot. From, you see, it still has a price on it. It's still, goodness gracious, yeah. Yeah, it's still what it is. So obviously I didn't, it's still, what do you call it? They gave it quite a big pot, but if you look at the root ball, you know, I feel like this pot is way too big for it. I'm not gonna go this big, definitely. I'm gonna downsize it, maybe to this size. This size is better. That's why I brought different kinds of sizes here with me. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna let it lie here. And that's what's beautiful about checking your plants, especially if it's a plant you brought home, like these ones I brought home a few years ago, probably two or so years ago, and you've never repotted them. Repotting them gives you a chance, when you do repot them, gives you a chance to see the kind of root ball you're dealing with. And also, you know what I mean, not only refreshing the soil, but also you get to see you know, what the plant will appreciate. And I'm sure it will do fine in a smaller pot than what it is sitting in at the moment, you know. So I'm just gonna do this just to move the dirt a bit away from me, and then we continue. So I'm going to give it this size. I think it will do well in this size of a pot. I've got my soil here, not this one. This is old. I've got my soil here with me. I'm gonna try not to mess. Okay. So yeah, I love repotting. I find it relaxing. I find it calming. You know, I enjoy repotting. I really do. I love it. Every time I get a chance to repot my plants, I do it. I enjoy it. Just that sometimes one gets so busy that you actually don't get time to do all the things that you want to do plant-wise, simply because you get so busy with other things. So yeah, we're gonna do this. I left them to, they were at the point where they needed to be watered, but then I didn't water them. They're dry. You can see the leaves are droopy, very, very droopy. This is one plant that shows you when it's dry. I love it for that. It will show you when it's dry. The leaves will get droopy. You won't be confused as to whether you need to water it or not. It will tell you, and I love that about this plant. But because I knew that it's one of the plants that I needed to repot, I think if you check on the video I did last time, last week, it was sitting on the floor. But I had other things that I needed to attend to, and I decided I'll do it another time. So I'm doing it. I'm doing these now. So I'm trying to center it. I love centered plants. I don't know if anyone is like me out there. I love centered plants. If it's not centered, I don't quite like, I don't know. And I'm sure for someone, yeah, for someone else, I'm sure they don't mind. For me, I do mind. Unless if it's something I cannot do anything about, yeah, then I get over it. But yeah, it's a beautiful plant. This is a variegated rubber plant. And this one I'm doing here, yeah, this very one I'm busy with. My husband bought me this one, and I love it. He didn't know I already have one, and I said to him, I love this plant and I'll have more of them. So it still was very special for me. So yeah, I love this plant. It's a joy when for someone. I mean, I'm married, and when your partner knows the things you like, and they also love them for you. That when they are out there and they see a plant you'd like, they bring it home for you because they know you love plants. So it's beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful. You know, so he knows I love plants. I should actually do a video one day of all the plants I still have in my collection, which my husband bought me, because some, obviously, I lost them. Some died. It's sad to say some died, but I still have most of them. And some were, your, what do you call it? They were your, the plants that goes dormant. And I don't always know what to do with plants that go dormant. To be very honest, I'm not very good with them. What I've done with some, and I've started doing with some, with all of them, I wish I knew that. I wish I did that earlier in in my plant when my husband would bring me plants home. I wish I did that earlier. Here's another one. This one I got this one myself a while ago, a few years ago. Okay, I need to actually get something to throw in the old soil, and I will be back because I don't have space to put away this one I'm gonna take out now. Alrighty, so I'm going to dump all the old soil in here. Okay, it will make my life easier. And okay. You see, this one also still has a tag to show you that I never actually took it out of its original pot or soil. So it has just been sitting in here ever since. So let's see what's going on with this one. Okay. We're just gonna remove it out of the soil. Like I said, I've left these plants to dry up. When I was watering this week, I didn't water them because I knew I would be giving them fresh soil. And I find it somehow easy to remove them out of their old soil when they are somewhat dry. Depending, I guess, sometimes on the type of soil. This one looks a bit pot bound. Look at the. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this. Maybe this, which way? Don't wanna break it. Somehow this one looks a bit more pot bound, but let's see. But it definitely, I mean, look at this soil. It really is old. It is old. I mean, over 2 years. And it has grown so much. These plants were smaller than this. And I want to chop them, I want to cut them, and for them to branch out for me. Actually, after this, I'm going to, I don't know if I can do both. Am I not shocking the plant even more? You know, but yeah, I can. It's a growing season. So let's see what happens. Okay. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, I was just attending to something quickly, but so this one, definitely we'll see what size of a pot we go from here. But I've removed most of the soil. Not gonna try to remove everything, but I've removed most. That's good enough, right? I've removed most. So so I'm gonna place it here for now. I hope I'm not breaking my leaves, and I'm going to take this and dump it. There we go. All right. See, maybe I can give it this pot. I've got this nice, lovely pot, and I think this root ball, it might be small. Or we can give it this pot. Yeah, I've got this pot also, and I think this one might be perfect for it. So let's see. Let's let it rest in here for now. Yeah. I try to do a bit at a time. You know, I'm not trying to do everything at once. I'm really just trying to do a bit at a time. You know, what I'm able to do. Otherwise, you also, I mean, it's not like they are suffering or anything. These plants are doing well. All I'm doing is just giving them, obviously, fresh new soil, or upsizing pots, or, you know, if they're pot bound. But it's more about fresh soil than anything else. They will appreciate, like I say, nutrients and everything that they have not been getting enough of from this old soil that's sitting in. I know I do give them fertilizer and all of that, but trust me, it makes a big difference to a plant when you give them fresh soil. It is very good for your plants to do what I'm doing right now. Just to change their soil and give them fresh soil. You have no idea how much they will appreciate it, you know. Just do that to your plants, you know, especially when you know you haven't done this for a few years, you know. But like I said, I'm doing it, I'm taking my time, because it's not like, you know, there's certain plants which you know, this I need to do something about it now. Because if I don't, I'm going to lose a plant. Like if you know you're dealing with root rot and all of that, that's different. But here, honestly, I'm not trying to do my whole house at once. I'm just taking it one step, one few plants at a time. And today we might just do only these two, and we'll take it from there. These monsteras that you see, I brought them forward just in case I could get to them, but I don't think I'll be able to do them tonight. I'm not even gonna try to do them tonight, you know. So, but I brought them forward just in case there was a chance I could. But does it look like I would be able to? So I'm gonna just do these two tonight, and that will be it. So that's what you do. Don't put yourself under pressure, because if you've got as many plants as I do, I've got over 400 plants. Now, if you've got as many plants as I do, and you try now to attend to all of them at once, trust me, you are not going to enjoy it. You still want to do it and enjoy it, and make the process enjoyable and relaxing and you know, and calm. And you don't want to make it, to put yourself in a place where it is not fun, and it is, what is the word? It is not fun. You want it to be, you want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy the process of this repotting, and you know, yeah, you want to enjoy this process. So if you're not dealing with a plant that is about to die or root rot, or you know, you're not trying to save a plant, all you are trying to do is enhance the plant's environment. Trust me, you can do it few plants at a time until you get to a place where you see you've attended to each plant in your home that needed that environment enhancement, meaning soil changing and all of that, and you know, yeah. But anyway, that's it from me for today. I'm gonna leave it at these two. These monsteras that are behind me, this one and this one, I've cut them a while ago. It's probably, yeah, a while ago, long time. These are cuttings. They've been sitting in water for a while, and I want to put them in. I want to put them in soil, and yeah, we'll do that another time. I thought I could get to it today, but I don't think. Maybe I would, maybe I won't be able to. There's something I need to quickly go attend to, so I'm gonna stop here. Who knows, I might come back and do it, and that will be another video for another day, I guess. But with this one, I'm going to say it's been fun. Thank you so much for joining me. Go and attend to your plants, and like I said, don't try to do them all at once. Just take it one plant at a time, or 2 plants at a time, or 3 at a time, what you are able to do. And don't put it off, because the more and more you put it off, the more and more you will have to do later, and you might find that you are overwhelmed. You know, this is supposed to be fun, remember? This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not supposed to be a chore or you know, yeah, exhausting. It's supposed to be relaxing, fun, enjoyable, and calming. So yeah, go and take care of your plants. It's been fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've encouraged you to go and attend to your plants. The next time I talk about these 2 beauties, we will be chopping them and encouraging branching. But I'm not going to do that today. Today I've just repotted them, so I'm going to let them adjust and maybe give them a few weeks, and I'll come back with my pruners and just chop them. And I want to encourage branching. Let's see how they handle that. But anyway, it's been fun, and I know they'll do well. I just hope they'll branch the way I would like for them to branch out, where you get a V instead of a. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Have yourself a beautiful evening or a beautiful day. Bye.